Welcome back to Judo Breakdowns, your source for judo commentary on the internet. And what I have for you today is a match from the Grand Slam in Tel Aviv 2022 between Temur Nozadze from Georgia, and in the blue we have Bauyrzhan Narbayev from Kazakhstan. Okay. So Temur just going the same side, going over the back now. And I'm not sure what Bauyrzhan was doing there in terms of a defense. Like, really just... It's almost like a sprawling, but not quite, because he's wide-legged. I think it's sort of risky, because you're so unable to respond. I don't know. Shoot. I mean, he's pretty good with that sprawl. All right, so he's just dragging Temur around for basically no reason. Like, well, like, what is that? What is the point of that? Like, I don't really understand, like, why you would even spend the energy to do that, something like that. Unless you're like legitimately trying to go for I don't know, like a hold down or something, and there was but he clearly had no interest in doing that. So nice drop from Bauyrzhan. And okay, once again another drop, but almost was able to get Temur on that, but just didn't get enough rotation there. It's very dynamic. These under 60s, you know, they move quick. I like these under 100s, which is my old category. We were still close, you know, compared to these guys. Yeah, Temur hasn't really done anything. That's fair, totally fair. It's been mostly Bauyrzhan that has been dropping and coming across with taitoshis and stuff. Okay, so what is that? Like a sort of a Kataguruma? Even the escape out of the turnover, very dynamic. I like it though. You know, like if you don't want to deal with the Newaza, then just get out immediately. Don't mess around. You got to act with urgency, right? So, right. Koshiguruma attacked there by Temur. Was able to get him onto his knee, but then they really didn't follow that up with something like a second attack, which is what I like to would have seen. I would have preferred to have seen. So, okay. I'm thinking that attack from Bauyrzhan is more of a uchigiri. It's hard to sort of like say, because is that just a failed taitoshi or no? I don't think so, because the sort of the shape of where he was trying to go for this sort of like little dive. It's interesting, you know. I don't think I see this that often, but maybe I need to see more, you know. What I'd like to see a little bit more of is, and yeah, so we're seeing Bauyrzhan still attacking with this sort of dropping style, very low. Yeah, and I was wondering about that too. Is like, are these real attacks? Like, I wasn't sure who's getting really caught up in all of that. But you know, what I'd like to see is Temur, like Bauyrzhan, you know, like he's gonna do a drop attack, right? I want to go over the back, you know, and just deal with that. I don't know. Yeah, like something like that. There we go. That's what I want to see. It's more of that. Yes. Right. Every attack, every approach, every attack has a element of risk that they're increasing, right? So attack the risk that they're taking is exposed, right? So there is a Wazari. Yeah, okay. And then the Osaikomi from the okay. So getting in at the last 20 seconds or so. Bauyrzhan finally gets a Wazari. And Temur finally starts acting with a bit more urgency. Another penalty, but that's not going to be enough time. I think this is going to be it. We're going to have, I suspect, a victory by Bauyrzhan by Wazari. And, yeah. Temur, where was that? Like, for the last minute, 2 minutes. Right? You know? Like, didn't feel sufficiently threatened or something? I don't know. I just hate to see people that, like, they left something on the table, right? Like, what, you know, you need to, like, save that energy for getting changed and going home. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, right? Like, leave it on the table. Like, just blow your guts out then, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, just try to, like, do whatever you can. Go for the gusto. But, like, I guess at that point, like, it wasn't until the very end where he felt, like, threatened because the Wazari was called. But you know what? The way that the sort of rhythm of the match was going, at what point would he have gone on the board? You know, Temur was not attacking, so, you know, it wasn't like I saw any counter to what Bauyrzhan was doing. It was just more of, okay, you know, I'm getting attacked, and it's just a matter of time until he catches me with one of these, right? Or he gets penalized out. So those are my thoughts on that. If you have any thoughts that you'd like to add, please leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting like and subscribe. And until next match, have a great night.